The last thing I want to say on relationships and reconciliation is that there are people that you're only going to be able to forgive and pray for while they're not actively in your life. And that's okay. My grandfather abused three generations of my family. And when I was 12 years old, I was in sixth grade, I hated him so much that I made a plan to kill him. I watched one too many Chuck Norris or Charlie Bronson movies, and I was going to go set it right for my family. I made it a block away and turned into the little kid that I was. I was asked to pray for him as a spiritual thing to free me from my bitterness, my hatred, my resentment, because it was harming me and I didn't even see that it was. And I prayed for him every day, and it freed me. It freed me enough to talk to him on his deathbed while he was not verbal, and to say, make peace with God. You're not going to go to jail. Nobody's going to hurt you anymore. I got free from that. And I never would have let him, never in my family's life, not to pass on the same brutality that I had to survive. No. But I could forgive him, and in forgiving him, I could have a life. If I could have gotten justice, I would have. Totally would have. Called the police, taken him to court. Statutes were up. That's one way you can be free and relate to somebody without having them in your life. Another way is to have boundaries, to have bumpers. At one point, I could only talk to my mom on the phone. At another point, I could talk to her on the phone and I could see her, but my family couldn't. The last year of our lives together, my mom and I had a beautiful relationship. It was a gift from God. It really was a gift from God. But I had the boundary so that we could have a healthy relationship, because her abusing herself, her projecting stuff on my family and I, wasn't helping her. A healthy relationship has boundaries, and loving somebody involves having boundaries with them. And God gave us freedom through that path. The last thing is bringing somebody all the way in, letting them back in your life fully. And I would just say to you, pray about it, see what you see. Don't try to hide it from yourself or put it on a lower temperature in your mind. See it, evaluate it,